I'm fixing to get out of here. It has cooled down significantly. I'm down here at the port of Anchorage. Done a couple of videos, turning on the Suzuki here, going through the whole machinations. And I don't know what the temperature is outside, but these snow squalls coming in are telling me that it is more than likely right at freezing. But that these, of course, snowflakes are coming down from higher in the atmosphere and picking up a growth as they fall by the ice crystals themselves connecting up. Alright, well, I ain't going that way. Goodness gracious. I could have got stuck over there. Alright. So, you know, while I'm driving along here, you know what, I'm going to give the car a chance to heat up a little bit. I should put my gloves on. Still a little chilly, even though I gotta admit that since I have moved back up to Alaska from Atlanta, I feel so much better. That hot weather down there, I don't know how people can live through it except for just, you know, existing like I did inside of air conditioning. But this transition back to Alaska and the things that I'm learning and experiencing or whatnot really kind of brought me to this idea. And there's a writer named Napoleon Hill, and he, I don't know if you want to call him a writer, philosopher, probably all of those things, right? And so he's got some stuff to say. And one of the things that he said was, you can be absolutely certain that when you feel you are being most unfairly tested, you are being prepared for great achievement. Well, I don't know if I feel unfairly tested, but I'm certainly being tested. Fair is kinda, you know, one of those things that's kinda in the eye of the beholder, right? So I won't claim unfair treatment. Sorry for all the sounds probably bouncing around here. If I was to claim unfairness, that would just be hyperbole, right? Because I have been blessed in so many ways. I have a couple of wonderful children. I have a great career. I have been all over the world. I mean, I've been places and seen things that other people only dream of. And I'm grateful for that. to still, because I am a human. I have to wonder if there is something that I have yet to achieve, and what that achievement might be. Now, I know that many of you have read some of my books, whether or not it's my children's books or my novels. I would wish you'd read more of them. But the fact is that I've written a bunch more of them that I haven't published, and the reason that I haven't published them is because I self-publish, and to do so is pretty costly. So I've kind of been holding off on publishing any more books until maybe and hopefully some of these other books catch on, and I start attaining some revenue based on that, and then I can afford to publish the rest of them. So there's that. I'm pulling into downtown Anchorage here. You probably won't be able to see it, except maybe out the back as I drive, but that looks pretty. I think my windows are kind of fogged up, so you're probably not going to see it. You'll see it later, because there'll be a whole bunch of times when I come down here filming and whatnot. So don't worry about it. You're going to see it all. But for those of you that don't know, I believe that those folks that have passed on have the ability to communicate with us, and maybe in a dream state they'll pass on a message or whatnot. And I believe this, and I've received many messages throughout my life that have come through to fruition. In fact, I have never had a message that has come through to me that hasn't come through to fruition. So I take them very seriously. Well, my mother's father, so of course my maternal grandfather, who I had never had a dream about in my entire life. In fact, he passed away when I was pretty young, just a young child. I think I was 4. My memories of him are limited. I am now older in my life than he ever got to achieve. And but he came to me a while back. Maybe it's been a couple of years now. And he told me that I got so many more things that I have to do and achieve, and that I was going to live until I was 96 years old. And I'm like, what? 96? I said, I don't want that. I mean, I see folks that are up there in age, and they don't exist very well. Let's just put it that way. And I have no desire to, shall we say, live like that. I don't want to have to live in a nursing home and, you know, need somebody to feed me or bathe me or whatever. And then his response was, no, you're not going to have to do that. You're going to be just fine. All right, what does that mean? So I keep wondering what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, is it the writing? Is it, what is it? And you know, it continues to escape me as far as what it is I'm supposed to be doing. And so if anybody out there knows, I would appreciate getting some input from you, and or what they think it could possibly be, because I don't know, I'm clueless as to what it is. Anyway, yeah, if you can think of something, tell me what it is. But again, you know, it's not that I don't know if I'm being put upon. I literally could have already retired. I choose not to. You know, people ask me, well, why don't you buy a nice truck, Tom? You can afford that. Why are you driving around in a 1987 Suzuki Samurai? Well, I like it. I know that sounds silly. You know, why do you do the things that you do? Why does anybody do the things that they do? Really, right? And so I keep trying to think about what it is. It'll come to me. I'm sure it will, whether through experience or, you know, maybe, you know, somebody will whisper in my ear and let me know what it's all about. But anyway, if any of you's got a clue, please let me know what it is. All right? Anyway, I will leave it at that. I hope the sound is okay on this video, and the sound of the road, the sound of the Sammy, the sound of traffic around me hasn't been too much for you to put up with. Anyway, I'll see you later.